first thing we're trying to do is get that needle depth right, okay? So what we're doing is we're watching the needle go into the skin. We're not ramming that tray in and just going in blind like what some people do, where they'll have the needle shallower and they just ram that whole tray against the skin, okay? What we're doing is we're doing the technique controlled. So we're seeing the needle going into the skin and we're able to manipulate the pressure to get the desired needle depth. As I said, when you're able to learn this, you're able to work in different areas of the body much more efficiently, okay? Because it's dependent on how the skin is. People's bodies are different, the areas of the body are different. Sometimes the skin's really fleshy and it's got much more cushion in that area and much more stretchy. And other areas like the wrist, for example, you need to be more careful, and that's why you should be able to dictate that needle depth and the pressure. So if you just watch again, what I want to do is just demonstrate it again and just talk a little bit about the hand speed, okay? And also making sure you're seeing ink landing onto the skin. So when I dip my ink, if I glide that needle along the skin and I can see the needle dragging on the skin, your needle's too dry. What you should essentially see is a little collection of ink landing on the skin and gathering around your needle, like a little puddle. If you're seeing that ink landing on the skin, that means the needle's got ink to push into the skin. But if that needle's just scraping the skin dry, you're just damaging the skin for no reason. So keeping plenty of ink in your needle tube's very, very important. Talked about the angles, the machine speed, how we're gliding the hand over the skin. If you just watch the needle tip carefully, as it lands down, you can see ink gathering around the needle tip, okay? If that needle touches the skin and it's moving dry, like I said, you're just not going to get a saturated solid line. What you're going to get is a scrapey, patchy, skin damaged line. You're trying to get the ink in as efficiently as you can, and a big reason for it going wrong for people is not dipping their ink enough. So almost after every line or so, you want to dip your needle into the ink pot. What we're looking for as well, guys, is the line to be solid black and only be as thick as the needle we're using. Don't worry about wobbliness or any shakiness in your hand or anything like that, because at this moment in time, what I'm trying to hit home most importantly is getting that needle depth in correct and then getting the ink in solid. Shaky lines and stuff like that will neaten